Oh, folks, it is time. You hear that baseball music in the background. If you're listening to our audio version of the podcast, it is time to talk some Guardians baseball because I don't talk a lot of baseball here on the Brand's World podcast. I said multiple times, I think baseball needs to do a better job of marketing. I think the new rules they're trying to implement, especially banning the shift in 2023, I think it's a bad idea. I think baseball season is too long. I think there's a lot of things wrong with baseball. I find the baseball regular season difficult to talk about, but I do want to spend a little bit of time today talking about the youngest team, not only in Major League Baseball, but in AAA as well, that being my hometown Cleveland Guardians, playing phenomenal baseball. And it goes to show there was a lot of concern in the city of Cleveland, Ohio, once they traded away the great shortstop Francisco Lindor to the New York Mets last offseason. Kind of felt like the window has closed. There was concern that Jose Ramirez would not re-sign with the team, but Jose took a team-friendly deal. This team's got great pitchers. It took them a little bit more time to get in a rhythm this year due to the non-spiky tag, which I always thought should return along with steroids. I think baseball is just a cheating sport. I just think we kind of have to live with it nowadays in 2022. You know, there was a lot of things going on. Could Zach Plesac get traded? Aaron Savali, Shane Bieber, Tristan McKenzie, Cal Quantrill. These guys in the starting rotation, after struggling again due to the lockout, not getting the normal spring training, they have come around. And Chris Valenka, the team's new hitting coach, has given these young kids a chance to put the ball in play. This Guardians team is a very old school baseball team. They do not hit a lot of home runs, but the one thing they do is they put the ball in play. They don't strike out a lot. Their goal is to make the starting pitcher work, get to the bullpen, get to late in games. They're very good at picking their spot late in games. That's why they've had so many amazing comebacks this year, and they believe that they can go out there and win every single time they're out there. We have a Hall of Fame manager, the Bill Belichick of baseball, the best manager of all time, in Terry Francona, back to his old self after a few years of health issues, and he's managing the L out of this team. You take a look at the young kid, Stephen Kwan, the rookie in left field, won Rookie of the Month in April. He is going to be the mainstay in left, I believe, for a long time coming. You got Miles Straw in center field, who is a part of a package last offseason for Phil Maton coming over from the Houston Astros. He provides great speed, whether he's at the top, which he struggled a little bit. They moved him down to the bottom of the lineup. So he provides great speed and he can get on base, great range for a center fielder. Right field has mostly been Oscar Gonzalez, a nice young kid. We call him SpongeBob around here, making really good progress. Of course, the best third baseman in all of baseball at the odd corner, Amid Rosario, who we got in the Francisco Lindor deal from the New York Mets, has been a phenomenal shortstop the last 2 years for this ball club. Of course, Andrés Giménez, one of the best left-handed hitters in all of baseball right now, can also play short. He's played a lot, though, at second base for the Amid Rosario, kind of taking over that shortstop role. Of course, Rosario's been moved to the outfield a little bit, left field here and there. But in my opinion, his best natural position is shortstop, with Giménez at second base. Certainly at first base, now with Bobby Bradley back in AAA. He wasn't making it because he's a true power hitter, right? He strikes out a lot. But they've used Owen Miller at first base. They've used Josh Naylor, who came back from that horrific injury at first base. These are all young kids all over the field with Austin Edges, one of, if not the best defensive catcher in baseball, catching almost every night, with Luke Melee reserving him if he needs a break. But I do think, again, you got a great starting pitching staff. You got a phenomenal closer in Emmanuel Clase. Now, to get to Clase has been a little bit of a challenge, especially over the last couple of nights. Tito has been using Brian Shaw and Anthony Gose. And, you know, Nick Sandlin just got sent down. So getting to Shaw has been, or excuse me, getting to Clase has been a little bit of an issue. James Karinchak is supposed to be back soon. We should see. Hopefully he will help out in the back end of the bullpen. They've been good, but I think they could be a little bit better. Right now, I feel like that's the team's biggest weakness. because when you have Shane Bieber, Zach Plesac, Aaron Savawi now just coming back, along with Tristan McKenzie and Cal Quantrill, that is a dynamite starting five. Eli Morgan then has moved to the pen this year. He's been arguably their second best bullpen pitcher outside of Clase, the closer. So they got a great closer, great starting pitching. They're putting the ball in play. They're last in the league in strikeouts. Means they put the ball in play. They score runs. They run the bases. They do the little things. They're a really fun team to watch. And if the big man in the middle, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes, can get going after coming back from his injury, it's going to make the lineup even more tough. We just finished a 3-game series with the Minnesota Twins where we came back 2 nights in a row, winning the first game 6-5, the second game 11-10, losing the third game 1-0, though we certainly could have taken all 3 games in that series. Tough loss last night against the Boston Red Sox, but Shane Bieber is on the mound tonight as I'm recording. It is going to be bobblehead night. We'll see if they can bounce back and hopefully even the series and get ready to take this series as you're listening today on a Sunday. But of course, I'm recording on a Saturday. That would be tomorrow. And this team, man, they got the Twins again and they got the Yankees again as we head into July. It is going to be a hell of a ride here over the summer with our Cleveland Guardians. I just want to say how phenomenally young this team is doing and how impressive they are with, once again, being the youngest team in the majors, but also the youngest team if you count AAA as well. It's a credit to Jerry Francona, Chris Valenca, the hitting coach, Carl Willis, the pitching coach, everybody on the staff, bench coach Tomorrow Hale. You name it, the players, everybody. This is a fun team to watch, and it feels like baseball this summer is going to be popping over at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario at Progressive Field.